Greetings to all present here. At first, I would like to thank the organizer committee for giving me this opportunity to present my research work through online mode. Myself, Suchandra Ganguly. I am the clinical instructor of University College of Nursing, Kollani, under West Bengal University of Health Sciences. I have past experience of working under the West Bengal government in the Health and the Family Welfare Department. As well as I have worked and am working in close collaboration with Ramakrishna Mission Seva Pratishthan in the Kolkata unit. Being a frontline health worker, I have I have closely observed COVID-19 patients, have set up units for them, have dealt with their families and various other issues related to COVID-19. So this has influenced me to do various research works on various fields. Now media is also another frontline worker in this pandemic situation. Their contribution can't be ignored. That influenced me to do this research work. I have done this work in collaboration with Dr. Anol Chatterjee from the Department of Mathematics from Barakpur Rashtraguru Surendranath College, North Chobbish Pargana. So now starting with my presentation, please give me a minute. So today, the research paper I'm going to present is Media, the Undisputed Weapon Against COVID-19. These are the outlines against which I am going to present. Now coming straight into the presentation. At first, I will give a brief introduction about COVID-19. But as all of you know that COVID-19 is wreaking havoc on the whole world at present. After its emergence in Wuhan in December 2019 and then global spread since February 2020. The causative organism is SARS-CoV-2 or Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus 2. It has been declared as the public health emergency of international concern in January 2020 and a pandemic in March 2020 by WHO. As of 12th January 2021, more than 90.90 million cases have been confirmed with more than 1.94 million deaths attributed to COVID-19. Now the symptoms, as all of you know, the common are fever, dry cough and tiredness, and the less common symptoms are aches and pains, sore throat, diarrhea, conjunctivitis, headache, loss of taste or smell, and sometimes rarely a rash on skin or a discoloration of fingers or toes. Next, the transmission is by airborne. When an infected person coughs, sneezes, or speaks, the droplets come out, and when they come in contact with another individual, they can enter via mouth, nose, or eyes. But this infection can also spread via vomites when an healthy individual comes in contact of them and it reaches their mucous membranes. Next, preventive measures. There is vaccine available at present and drug, but a fixed line of drug is not available till now. Only symptomatic treatment is recommended as per every country's policies. What are the recommended preventive measures we have? Those are social distancing, very important, wearing mask in public, highly recommended, ventilation and air filtering, hand washing, covering one's mouth when sneezing or coughing, disinfecting the surfaces, and monitoring and self-isolation for people who are exposed or symptomatic. Now, why media? And I'm telling that media is the undisputed weapon. See, whenever there is a sudden outbreak, the public needs access to timely and reliable information about the disease, the symptoms, and its prevention. Nowadays, social media are often seen as fast and effective platforms for searching, sharing, and distributing health information among the general population. See, media, when COVID-19 emerged, there were certain guidelines given to the people. Media played a very important role in propagating these guidelines. So, the social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and television media. Through them, through them they were reinforced the how to fight the COVID-19. What are the preventive measures you should follow? Through these social media platforms, we have reinforced them again and again. Now, what are the common say like slogans they are used? Now, continuous mention of ad was essential to consolidate the role of them in preventing the disease spread. Now, what were those? Like stay home, stay safe. Face covers are mandatory in public. COVID-19, less is more. Wash your hand, and like this. These are. So this repetition campaign was run extraordinarily by the media using all resources and its subtypes. Now, in our study, we are focusing on this aspect of the media and how it helps in reducing the spread of COVID-19. We have formulated a four compartmental epidemiological model to study the impact on the spread of COVID-19 in a variable population with immigration. Now there are some basic assumption. Those are we have taken the population to be n at a particular time t, and we have divided this population n into three classes. One is susceptible unaware class, aware susceptible class, and one is the infective population. Next, we have assumed that M, capital M, is the cumulative density of media coverage in that region at a time t. Next, we have assumed that the disease spreads due to the direct contact between the susceptible and the infective only. Next, it is considered that due to media coverage, susceptible individuals avoid being in contact with the infective and form a different class, that is namely the aware susceptible. See, when there is influence of media among the unaware population, they will automatically become aware of the preventive measures and they will try to avoid being in contact with the infective, and that will result in the aware susceptible class. Next, we have considered that CN is the population who wear the mask correctly and consistently in public places, mainly consistently. And epsilon N is the efficacy of the face mask they are used. See, the face mask use should be efficient, that they should fit in the guidelines provided of the mask. Now, we have also considered H to be the aware population who are maintaining the social distance. Next, we have assumed that there will be a recovery, and after recovery, a fraction, there will be a fraction P of recovered people will become aware and join the aware susceptible class, while whereas the remaining fraction, which is 1 minus P, will become unaware and will join the unaware susceptible class. Further, we have assumed that the growth rate of the cumulative density of media coverage is proportional to the disease-induced mortality rate of the infected population. See, this is the schematic diagram. Please note, these are the four compartments: susceptible unaware, susceptible aware, infected, and this is the media. So from susceptible unaware, there will be immigration, then there will be a natural death rate. Because of the influence of the media, the aware class will become, the unaware class will become aware, which is denoted by lambda. And further, there will be interaction between unaware and infected. So the contact rate, it is denoted by beta 1 minus epsilon n Cn. Okay. Next, this is the susceptible aware class. There will be a natural death rate. Further also there will be, though people are aware, but still the aware people are also getting infected, but the rate is very low. So we have seen that there will be some who will become again infected, which will be denoted by beta 1 minus epsilon n Cn, and H. Here H is the people who are maintaining social distance. See, this beta 1 beta will always be less than beta. Next, we see the infected class. From the infected class, there will be recovery rate, and this recovery rate will be further divided, as I said, into two fractions. One will go into unaware and one in the aware. Here there will be a death rate denoted by D, and another will be, there will be a disease related death rate which will be denoted by alpha. Now here comes media, and here it is important that disease related death rate, this is directly proportional to the implementation of the awareness by the media. So this will directly influence media. See what happens whenever there is a disease, when the death rate is very high, the media coverage will be very high. If the death rate is very low, media will not give that much attention to that aspect. It is the reality. So whenever there is a high death rate, there is high infection rate, there is more media coverage. So this is directly proportional. Next, there is density of media coverage from other regions. Other parts of the world are also covering this aspect. There will be influence of that. And further, there will be the depletion rate of the media coverage. With time, there will be depletion. Next. Now I will skip these parts. Uh, I will not go into the mathematical details. Now see, this is the mathematical model. I have already explained these DSD, SWT, that is unaware, this is aware, this is the infective class, and this is the media. We have made this equation from the already explained in the schematic model. This this system will be analyzed when the following condition is fulfilled. Next, see, the total population I already told is a summation of these three. So uh, we have just from the system one, we have computed this and we have got this system. Next, we see that we get two equilibrium state. One will be disease-free equilibrium and one will be endemic equilibrium denoted by E star. This will be further explained in the numeric simulation. This is the Jacobian matrix calculation, and see, this is R naught. We have got the R naught value will be calculated by this. R naught is the basic reproductive number. This is the endemic equilibrium calculation, that is E star calculation we have done. This is the E star, that is the Jacobian matrix calculation we have done. Now we have got that E star will be locally asymptotically stable where we depending upon system parameter. When the system parameters will be there, I will show you the parameters. E star will be stable. Now what? This is the Hopf bifurcation. When the implementation, I will explain this in numerical simulation. When the implementation of media coverage K crosses a critical value, say Kc, the system enters into Hopf bifurcation around the positive equilibrium, which induces oscillation of the population. What they are trying to say, that whenever the media coverage is increasing, there will be decrease in infective population, but after a certain threshold value, though the media coverage is there, but the system will bifurcate or the system will outbreak. See, these are the parametric values we have considered. See, these are the numerical simulation. See, this is the total population. This is the susceptible, aware, infective, and media coverage. So this is the, see, in this, the system E star is stable. System is stable. Here, what we are seeing, that when we are increasing the value of the media coverage, the system becomes unstable above the threshold value. Next, we see for immigration. When we are increasing the immigration is increasing, more people are immigrants, system becomes unstable. Here, when we are decreasing the immigration, see, the system becomes endemic free, sorry, disease free equilibrium. There is no disease, only population exists. See, all the other values are zero. Next, we see for, this is the compliance of the mask, and CN is the, sorry, En is the efficiency of the mask, and Cn is the compliance of the mask. So what we are seeing, that when you are decreasing both the values, see, this is for this is for epsilon n and this is for Cn. In both the cases, the system will outbreak. So it is very necessary to maintain the compliance of the mask as well as the efficiency of the mask. Next, we see the bifurcation diagrams for K and A. So what we are seeing, see, this is, note this very closely, that when at we are at present, when we are increasing, sorry, yes, increasing the value of the media coverage. At first, we are increasing the value of media coverage. There will be decrease in the infective population, but after a certain threshold value, there will be bifurcation. Next, what we are seeing for immigration also, when we are increasing the immigration, after a point, there is bifurcation. Next, for, see, what we are seeing, that when we are decrease, see, this is decrease. So when we are decreasing the value of the efficiency of the mask, there is bifurcation. Similarly, when you are decreasing the value of the compliance of the mask, there is bifurcation. Next, so what we are coming to the conclusion. So here our studies suggest that if The rate of the implementation of media coverage, the number of infective individuals decline. When media coverage is high, there will be a decline, but up to a certain threshold value. After crossing this threshold value, the system will outbreak. It may be caused by the constant immigration. Now, higher values of immigration will lead to outbreak of the system, and low value of immigration result in disease-free equilibrium. Also, we observe that mask compliance and efficacy of the mask helps in making the system stable, stabilize the pandemic situation, and help in maintaining social distance. These are the references. Thank you for thank you for the listening to this presentation. I am stop sharing.